And yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Convos with Your Mom's Favorites with host Moe and Greg. I am Moe.
I am Greg.
And we are back. We are back with another episode for who?
The people.
For the people. Uncle G, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I am sleepy, but we are going to push through.
There you go.
We are going to push through.
That's it.
Because there are things and stuff.
And stuff and things.
Stuff and things. And things and stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do that here today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are going to get through it. And just to let you know ahead of time, if you are not a fan of the awards, this may not be the episode for you because we are talking the awards.
The awards.
The awards that have happened since the last time we recorded, and the big one coming up, which is the Oscars.
It's the season.
It is the award season.
It is the season.
So, if you are not a fan, this may not be the episode for you, but listen anyway, because you might hear some movies that you did not know you possibly should have been watching.
Exactly. And we're here to help you in that regard.
We're here to help you. So, and like I said, since we've last recorded both the Critics' Choice Awards, which I've never, ever in life watched before.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Okay, you did finish it.
I
figured you would. I
did finish it.
Okay.
And the Emmys have taken place. And if you have watched the Golden Globes, you've seen all three award shows.
Yes, pretty much.
If you watch the Golden Globes,
it really has been that kind of. It's been that kind of year.
You've seen all three award shows.
You've seen them all.
Because the exact same people
won the awards.
Won the exact same awards. At all three shows.
Yep. It was really that was really weird for me. It was just so bloody consistent.
Yes.
It was like to the point where it was like, what show am I watching? Wait a minute. It was almost in the same order.
Yeah, in the exact same order. They gave the awards out in the exact same order.
In the exact same order.
It seriously felt like deja vu.
Yeah.
It was like I've seen this award show already.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. She has on something different at the last show.
Right. They're like, oh, you didn't wear that. Oh, you got a new dress.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Cool. That's cool. Oh, you got a new tux. That's awesome, bro.
It literally looked like they just went out, did a clothing change, and came back in and shot the other award
Exactly.
show.
Like, it was all the same night. They was just like, all right, guys, now that we're finished here, we're just going to change your clothes, change the venue, and let's do this all again. Because honestly, with the exception of the fact that the Emmys is just strictly television, so like Oppenheimer and Barbie didn't win anything at the Emmys, it was the exact same award show. Beef took home everything. Yeah. Succession took home everything.
Yeah.
The Bear took home everything.
Yep. It was
across the board.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
These are the shows that won 2023.
Yep. Those were the shows. So,
if you watched the Golden Globes, but you were like, oh man, I missed the Critics' Choice and I missed the Emmys, you didn't.
You really didn't.
You really didn't.
Nope. Because
whoever won at the Golden Globes, they just kept winning.
Yep. They swept the Emmys and the
Critics' Choice.
Critics' Choice.
Now I will say, what the Critics' Choice had, that the Emmys and the Golden Globes didn't have, was Chelsea Handler.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Because she was hilarious.
Yeah, she was good.
But again, she's always hilarious.
She's Chelsea Handler.
And I did even enjoy the jab she threw at ex-fiance Joe Coy.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. But yeah, we expected that.
Yeah, I was if she didn't do that, I would have been more surprised.
Yeah.
I'd have been more surprised if she didn't do that. But she didn't. It was, and even I didn't even notice this, but Ken Jeong And what's the other guy who was presenting with?
Oh God. Wasn't it one of the guys from Jackass?
No, I think he was on. I think they were both on Community.
Okay.
I think they were both on Community.
Okay.
But even they threw jabs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, everybody is just, we're just firing off today.
Yeah.
I see this is going to be that kind of award show. Again, wasn't mad at it.
Nope. It made it interesting.
Yeah.
Especially since you was looking at pretty much the same award show.
Hello. I need you to do something
different. Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah.
It was like that. Like I felt like the little boy in The Incredibles when Mr. Incredible got out the car. Mm-hmm. And he saw that he was staring there, and he was like, "What are you waiting for?" And he was like, "I don't know, something amazing." I felt like I was waiting for something amazing
and
the only thing that amazing that was happening was the jokes that
were firing
off
at the other award shows.
Yeah, that's it. And even what did not the Critics' Choice, was it the Emmys? The Emmys were on Fox, yes?
Yes. I think so. Because the Critics' Choice was on Critics' Choice. Yeah, Fox was on Fox.
The Critics' Choice were on Fox, so we're still talking about the same award show, which is great.
Wait! Wasn't one because one of them was on? No, the other one was on the CW. Wasn't one of them on CW?
That's the award show I need. The Critics' Choice was CW.
Yes.
Critics' Choice was the CW, and the Emmys were on Fox.
Yes.
And one thing, I just need to know what people have against the CW.
Yeah.
Because that Oprah line, where they said Oprah really feels passionate about The Color Purple and why she's here on the CW, and even Christopher Nolan took a shot when he was doing his acceptance speech at the CW.
No, he did.
He did because he was thanking the guy who wrote the book that he got Oppenheimer from. And he said, if you are, because he was a nuclear physicist, he said, if you are watching the CW, which I highly doubt, I just want to say thank you.
I was like, which I thought was strange too. I always thought it was strange that it was on the I was like, the CW?
Yes. Now, again, I guess in that aspect, I do kind of get it because it's like, bro, why is this on the CW? But then you get to the show and they're trying to figure out why is this on the CW?
Yeah.
Why is this at the CW?
Yeah.
Like, who do you know? Who did they know that they were able to pull this award show?
Yeah. I mean, this is like, and this wasn't like one of the lower award shows. This is one of the big ones.
Right. Because if we're being honest, the CW is like the trailer park of the networks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It is nothing but it is nothing but hot trash coming out of.
Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah, especially now. At one point, the CW had quality.
It was hot. They had Supernatural.
They had Smallville coming out of there.
They had Smallville. They had
wasn't the OC on there too?
Who?
The OC.
Yep, I think the OC was on there. Wasn't Ugly Betty on there?
Ugly Betty was ABC.
ABC.
Yeah.
What else was there?
Maybe they weren't always so hot.
No, CW had a pretty decent line.
Maybe they just gambled a little too much and then had to sell the house and move and switch locations. You know what I think it was? All that money they pushed into those DC products.
Yeah, maybe because again,
bro, because what was all of that?
That was a mess. That was an absolute mess.
Absolute mess. Yeah. Even though I still haven't watched it yet, but what I've been hearing from the Black community is that Black Lightning, if you take away all of the cheesy effects, at its core was a very good show.
Black Light again, and we've talked about this before. Black Lightning was really good. I mean, like I said, when you take away all the cheesy special effects and stuff, and it was a good show. It was one of the and they kind of pushed the envelope in some respects. It was one of the few shows I've heard on a network on a regular, well, not regular, on a regular network. Yeah, I'll say it like that. On the where I heard them use, they only did it in one episode. They used the N-word. the N-word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. So y'all really trying to keep it real here.
Nah, I like that.
So y'all really trying to keep it real here. It was and it wasn't like in an offensive way, but it was like two black guys was talking, and one of them said something out of pocket, and the other one looked at him, and I think it was the Black Lightning and his best friend who was on the police force.
Okay.
No, it was his best friend who was on the police, and he was talking with Robert Townsend.
Okay.
The character Robert Townsend was playing, and he said something out of pocket, and Robert Townsend looked at him and said, N-word.
Yeah.
Like, please. I was like, oh, y'all trying to keep it real here.
See, I like that. That was one of the reasons I like Static Shock, and we are getting like off topic a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like, but that was one of the reasons why I like Static Shock, because they were not afraid to
push it,
go there.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, Static Shock is a kid's show.
Yeah,
it's a kid's cartoon.
Yeah,
and I learned more about race relations watching this kid's cartoon.
Yeah,
than any other cartoon, and way more than I've learned in school.
Oh, well, that's another story.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah,
but back to the award show. As we said, the Critics' Choice and the Emmys, they happened. Congratulations to all those who won.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations to... I mean, 3 times if you include the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
So, like, congratulations to Beef. Congratulations to Secession. Congratulations to The Bear. Congratulations to Barbie. Congratulations to Oppenheimer. You guys did amazing. Congratulations to all the other people who were nominated as well, because again, you also did amazing if you were in the room.
Yeah. If you were in the room, you were there.
If you got nominated, you were in the room.
Yeah. And you were there because you were amazing.
Yes. They saw something in you and they were like, yeah, you deserve to be here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just shout out to you. But coming up, it's the big finale for movie watchers.
Yep, this brings us to the finale of it all.
The finale, and that is the Oscars.
Now, they just released the nominations. Yes, was it yesterday?
Yesterday. The nominations went out.
So we're kind of like right on time.
Yeah, right on time. Which is great, because I was like, as the initial date we were supposed to record this, I was like, right after I sent the text, I was like, the nominations come out in 2 days. I said, oh, that won't be a record day.
Yeah.
I was like, that'll be right after we recorded.
Yeah.
Right after we recorded. But then you couldn't do it. So then we had to do it today.
Yeah.
And now it's great because it worked out because it is right on time.
And we're right on top of it.
We are right on top of it. And speaking of awards, I started watching Killers of the Flower Moon yesterday.
Oh, what's it on?
Apple TV Plus.
Oh, okay. All right. How was it? Have you finished it?
No, I haven't finished it. It's like over 3 hours.
Is it a long? It looks like a long movie.
It's like over 3 hours. I'm more than halfway into it though. It's really good. It's really tragic. It's
it looks kind of sad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because it's like, you know how you watch certain movies and you just don't really know who the bad guy is, who the villain is, what the play is, things of that nature.
Yeah.
It's right out your front door as soon as the movie starts. You just understand exactly what it is that's happening as soon as this movie starts.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to.
You don't have to figure out nothing. They're not trying to hide anything from you. This is what happens.
Okay.
And watching this movie again, I do have to finish it. De Niro. He should be talked about more.
Really?
Yes.
Because you know what, you almost forget that he's with the exception of the award shows, you almost forgot that he was even in that movie.
Yes.
They don't really talk about him being in the movie. Mostly is from the perspective you always hear Scorsese's name. You always hear DiCaprio's name,
right?
And of course you always hear Lily
Gladstone. Yes.
Yeah, you always hear her name. But I forgot literally until the award or the what was it? The first one was Golden Globes. I forgot literally until the Golden Globes that he was in the movie.
Yeah. In my honest opinion, from what I've seen so far, way better than even Leo.
Really?
Yeah. Like the two people who are stealing this movie, Lily Gladstone and Robert De Niro.
Wow. And
because I've never seen someone play a villain so believably before in my life. Because, not spoiler alert, Robert De Niro is the villain.
And he's killing it.
And he is killing it as the villain.
Okay. Because I've been watching around and going from different streams. Because I know what they usually do is like right before the Oscars, because they're trying to generate more looks.
Yeah.
They start releasing a lot of stuff onto
on streaming
service. They start releasing a lot of stuff, probably earlier than they would have had these not been Oscar nominated movies.
Correct.
So I've been kind of like looking around, seeing what's being released or what's going to be released before the Oscars. So. Because like I said, last year we were able to get in and watch almost all the Best Picture.
Yeah.
By the time the Oscars rolled around, all the Best Picture Oscars had already been released on streaming.
And crazy enough, the only one I didn't watch from the Best Pictures from last year was Elvis.
Really?
Yeah. I watched all of the other movies but Elvis. And I'm honestly proud of myself this year too, because when the nominations came out and I looked at Best Picture was the first thing that I went for because I needed to know exactly how many movies I needed to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to see it. Yeah.
I needed to know because last year it was a lot of movies. I had to watch a lot of films last year.
Last year, we watched a lot.
Yeah, we had to watch a lot.
We had to watch a lot last year.
We had to watch a lot. I don't have to watch as much this year.
Nah, not this year. Nah.
And I'm so proud of myself. Look at us. Go ahead.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing it. But yeah, I don't have to watch as much this year as I did last year, which is a plus for me. Because again, with work and everything, I just don't really have the time to devote like I did last year. So I just if you could just pull that up for us, the Best Picture nominations. And of course, we already know that Oppenheimer is on this list. Of course, we already know that Barbie is on this list. Of course, we already know Killers of the Flower Moon, I believe, should be on this list.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read. I didn't bring up my glasses, so you can go there.
But yes, nominees for Best Picture is American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
Okay. Now, Best Picture. Which one do you think will take home the Oscar?
If we're being honest, it's gonna go to, I think, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I think Oppenheimer.
Though I am preparing myself for Barbie to take this award.
Are you really?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes.
You know what? Who won the Best Picture in Golden Globes?
Oppenheimer.
Because historically, whoever takes home the Golden Globe for Best Picture is usually that we've had some curveballs lately, but is usually the one who takes home the Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying Oppenheimer. I would love to see Barbie. I would love to see Barbie win. Who else is on there? Who's else?
American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon.
I take that back. I would love to see The Holdovers win, but I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's not. Unfortunately,
it's not going to happen.
I love that movie. That's like one of my favorite. Oppenheimer was great, though.
It was a fantastic film.
And if you have not watched it yet, when it comes out, or
it's already out.
I mean, when it's available on streaming or whatever, because I would advise you to watch. It's long.
It is long.
It is a long movie, but it moves. It really, really moves.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I think we're going to just get it all out there. The fact that The Color Purple isn't on this list is a problem.
Yeah. That's a little bit I was trying not to go there. But
we're going there.
That's a little
bit. We're going there. It's a problem.
That's a problem.
It's a problem.
They kind of make up for it, and when you scroll over and you see the other nominations, they kind of make up for it. But at first, I was like, it's going to be that kind of award show.
Yeah, it's going to be that kind of award show this year. It's going to be that kind of award show there. Next is Best Director.
Yeah.
And the big issue with Best Director,
that's right.
Is that Greta Gerwig was not nominated.
Did not get nominated
for Barbie.
And which begs the question: how do you direct a movie that literally saved the movie industry? Because of the fact that this was just coming out of COVID, people still were not going. People still were not going to the movies. People were more relying on streaming. So this movie, Barbie, literally saved the industry. How do you make a movie that generates $1 billion?
Over $1 billion, and then you don't nominate the director.
You do give it all these other nominations, but you don't nominate the visionary
who did it,
who did the movie.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is incredible to me. Yeah, they were talking about that yesterday. They even said on this one show I watched, the girl, she was kind of up in arms about it too. She said, how do you even? She said, it's because of Barbie that Oppenheimer got a lot of the press that it did.
If we're being honest, because Barbenheimer. Yeah, it became a thing.
It became a thing, and so a lot of people probably went to see Oppenheimer because they had made this big giant thing about Barbenheimer. And so I was like, wow, that's a good point. I had not thought about that. Oh, you got to push it doesn't last. Yeah. Oh. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
It's like a new phone.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish. So again, it's like, and
that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And the show I was watching yesterday, she said, yeah, and then the lady was talking, the host was talking. She said, Oppenheimer will probably win, and she said, Christopher Nolan will get the Best Director award for the movie, but she said when he gets up there, he better give a nod to Greta Gerwig
or something. So he said, because how is this not even in the conversation?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah,
this should
how did that? Who is on there besides? Because we keep just talking about Christopher Nolan, but who else is on there?
Martin Scorsese, Justine Triet, Jonathan Glazer, and Yorgo Lanthimos.
Yeah, that's the guy for
Poor Things.
Poor Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and shout out to Christopher Nolan for being the most nominated director ever.
Is he really?
Yes.
Wow.
With Oppenheimer this year, he is the most nominated director ever. So, kudos to him. Next is lead actress. With another snub. Uncle Greg, one of your faves.
I know.
One of your faves did not get nominated.
When I saw that, I was like devastated. Again, how do you make $1 billion movie, a movie that saved Hollywood as we know it, a movie that saved the movie industry? How do you make and star in a movie like that, and not that you were bad in it, but you were incredible in it, and get all the other nods from all the other award shows, and then the Oscars yeah, you was you were good, but they were better.
They were better.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking about Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie did not get nominated for lead actress for her role in Barbie, which was crazy to see.
Yeah.
Crazy to see.
It was, yeah. She did that.
I was like, wow. But those who did, Annette Bening for Nyad, Never seen that movie.
Didn't even heard about it until the awards
of that movie.
Until the award show.
That was like when that movie about the homeless lady in the trailer won like a lot of awards. Yeah. I was like, bro, I've never even heard of that movie.
Actually, I think if I'm remember, I think Naiad is on Netflix now.
Oh, cool. I'm not going to watch it, but
it's because
I didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
It's Annette Bening in it and Jodie Foster.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Again,
now.
Shout out to them. If I want to see Jodie Foster, I'm going to start watching True Detective.
Yeah.
Because I heard that is a fantastic show.
I'm watching that.
I heard that she's back and she's killing it. So I'm going to watch that. I'm not going to watch this. But shout out to Annette Bening for, but I'm like, bro, I never heard of this movie ever in life.
Never heard of it. My wife always laughs. She always laughs about it when I'm watching the Oscars. She said, it's going to be a movie that you never heard of that's going to be winning all the Oscars. That's it.
But Lily Gladstone is nominated for Killers of the Flower Moon. Very well deserved. As I just said, I am watching this movie. Sandra, I apologize for the butchering of your last name. Huller. I'm going to say Huller. This might be wrong. I think it's wrong. But she starred in Anatomy of a Fall. Mm-hmm. Carey Mulligan for Maestro. And Emma Stone for Poor Things.
Okay. I'm hoping I get to see Poor Things before the Oscars. But I did see, what was the other one before that one?
Maestro.
Yeah, I did see Maestro. And she was crazy. She was good in that. She was really good. She was really good in that.
I actually do need to see Poor Things.
Yeah, I kind of need to see Poor Things.
I was actually talking to my old boss the other day at work, and he gave me the synopsis of Poor Things.
Oh, okay.
And I need to see this movie.
What was the synopsis? What did he?
It's Emma Stone stars as a woman who is a grown woman, but with the brain of a toddler.
Okay.
But as the film progresses, like she grows, but it's just like that process of that was how it was explained to me.
Okay.
And based off that synopsis, I need to see more.
Okay.
Show me more, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of that.
I'd like to.
Yeah. So I'm rooting for Lily Gladstone.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if they gave it to Emma Stone.
I'm thinking Lily Gladstone would be the dark horse. I mean, it's not that she did a bad performance. She did an incredible performance, but she would be the dark horse rather. Emma Stone is kind of like a favorite.
Yeah.
So, So I'm expecting her.
I kind of could see a world where Emma Stone gets the Oscar.
Yeah, would win it.
Yeah. Can't have too much progression in 1 year.
Yeah.
Lead actor, which was another.
Yeah.
Yet another snub.
Yeah. Who was the snub for you?
Because Leo didn't get nominated for Killers of the Flower Moon.
But what's interesting about that is they've always snubbed Leo.
He at least got the nomination, though.
Yeah.
He didn't win, but he at least got the nomination.
I think it just gets to a point that even he's kind of used as all right. Yeah, they'll nominate me. I'll show up and I'll go to the award shows.
And he won't get it, but
I'll look good, and I will, I'll hang out and go to the Hollywood parties and be in all the pictures, all the right pictures. Keep my name out there, but he's like, I don't. Yeah. He don't. In other words, he don't have a piece of paper in his pocket with a list of people to thank.
Right.
If he won, he would be one of the people.
He'd be off the cuff. He'd be like, I didn't think I'd win this.
I didn't think I'd win.
So here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. Which is crazy, right? Because he did win one. He won for The Revenant.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest,
I didn't think he'd win for that.
I don't think he should have won for that.
That's the one he shouldn't have won.
That's the one he shouldn't have won for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one he shouldn't have won for.
That's the one he shouldn't have won for. But that's neither here nor there. That is the past. This is the present. And presently, he is not nominated for his role in Killers of the Flower Moon, which I think is a slight to him.
Yeah.
But we are going to talk about those who are. Bradley Cooper for Maestro.
Great. I mean, Have you seen it yet?
No.
There is this one. Again, he's playing Leonard Bernstein, a famous conductor. There is this one scene where he is conducting the orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most incredible scene. And then to look at it and realize that not only was he performing it, he was directing it too.
Yeah.
Powerful, and it was so animated that it was like, you know what, we doing this in one take. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again. But it was power. And then there's two scenes that always brings to mind, and it helped me to realize why he is in this position, because he did he get Best Director?
No.
See, he didn't get Best Director nom. But here there was another scene, the acting. I'm talking about the acting now, where there's a scene with him and the actress who is also up for Best Actress. They have this scene where they confront each other, and everybody talks about this scene where they're confronted because they're having problems in their marriage, and that scene was incredible. I mean, it was so tense. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, oh my God, this is a great scene. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to her an interview she did, and she said that was one of the first scenes they shot. She said because it was so intense, and she said as intense as it looked, she said it was that much intense when they shot it. She said that was like one of the first scenes they shot because they knew it was going to be. It's like the words they were yelling and shouting at each other, and then just how it fit into the movie. Mm-hmm. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. Who else there?
Coleman Domingo for Rustin.
Yeah. Have you watched that yet?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Good movie.
But
good movie.
I did once I saw that it was like I was like, okay, I need to go watch this movie.
Yeah. Good movie.
Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers.
Yes.
Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. And Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction, which I still need to see.
I need to see that too.
I still need to see it.
Yeah, I need to see that. Now, of course, I'd love to see either Coleman Domingo or Jeffrey Wright. They're two actors who I really like. And what they were talking about.
Oh, yeah, nothing's changed. If you haven't seen any episode ever, I am rooting for everyone black.
Yeah.
In case you were
always bet on black.
In case you were wondering.
Like, that has not changed.
That has not changed. I am rooting for everyone black.
Yes. Whether they win or not.
Yes, that is who I am rooting for. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, that has not changed. Now, because of the industry and because of the way things have gone in past award shows, of course, who will win?
Well, now I don't know. It's either going to be Cillian Murphy or Paul Giamatti.
Exactly.
It's either going to be Cillian Murphy or Paul Giamatti.
Well, Paul Giamatti is the dark horse, but Cillian Murphy is the favorite. Yeah. He is the definite favorite there. So,
absolutely. There was no doubt in my mind, but I'm rooting for the black guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, if they would call on either Coleman Domingo or Jeffrey Wright, who I really love, I would be over the moon, man.
Absolutely,
I would be.
I would know what to do with myself.
Yeah,
I would know what to do with myself. Like, let me tell you, I have a select because as we were and getting the post ready to post for each award show, because the same people were winning. Mm-hmm. Once I find the picture of the actor or the show, I just keep it. I save it. I have it saved just in case, just so we already know that these people are nominated. These are the people who are probably going to win. Yeah. So there is no need to I'm just going to save these photos because I am sure I will need to use them again.
You won't have to look for them.
I won't have to look for them because I will already have them. So I would love to have to scramble.
Yeah, to look for a picture.
To look for a picture in this category. Yeah. But I probably won't.
Nah.
I probably won't, but it'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be.
Yeah, it'd be nice. But even for supporting actor.
Yeah, who's on the list?
Sterling K. Brown for American Fiction. Robert De Niro for Killers of the Flower Moon. Mm-hmm. Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. Ryan Gosling for Barbie. And Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things. This is the first time I think the supporting actor category is a whole lot stronger than Best Actor.
I think so too.
This is the first time where it's just like the supporting actor category, it is stacked.
Yeah. Yeah, a powerful actor. All of those guys in there are incredible. Yeah.
Like it is stacked in comparison to the Best Actor category.
Yeah.
Now again, this will probably boil down to RDJ and Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. You think so?
Yes.
Now, RDJ, you had me. I thought you were ready to say RDJ and Robert De Niro.
No. The Oppenheimer Barbie beef. That's not dead.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
As far as actual acting chops, yes, it is Robert Downey Jr. versus Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
But because this is Barbie versus Oppenheimer at the Oscars, it's going to be Robert Downey Jr. versus Ryan Gosling.
Okay. And who I say Robert. Now, I say Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, of course.
Walks away with
he's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
That has not changed.
And for those who have not seen Oppenheimer, and I think I said this when we first reviewed it. Robert Downey Jr. was so good in that movie that it was maybe about halfway through the movie that I realized that was him. Remember, I had nudged you at one point in the movie, and I said, "Is that Robert Downey Jr.?" You started laughing. You said, "Yeah." And it was literally because his acting was so unlike anything else he'd ever done, and so on point that it was like, oh snap! You didn't even realize. I did not realize that it was him, because we got there. Did we get there before the credits or before they rolled credits or like opening credits? So they
they didn't drop names.
They didn't drop names. No, so I didn't know he was in the movie. So I'm sitting there listening, and at one point he did something that just sounded, and I was like, wait a minute, that sounds like Robert Downey Jr. And then I looked at him again and said, oh heck, he was that good.
Yeah.
He was that good. It made you forget anything he did for Marvel. And I'm talking about, and he did some work in Marvel, but yeah.
Well, let him tell it.
Yeah. What did he say?
In a recent interview, he said his best work was with Marvel.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he said his best. He said he did some of his best acting work.
Really?
For Marvel. Out of those words came out of his mouth.
Really?
That he did some of his best acting.
You know what?
For Marvel.
I'm glad he said that, in the sense that, because again, Marvel saved him. Marvel,
yes.
The Marvel movie saved him. He probably would not be here. It
slungshot his career back into the positive in a major way.
Yeah. Again. So Marvel's kind of, so I'm glad he does give them their props. But yeah, okay, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But he was excellent in Oppenheimer. Excellent.
Absolutely.
So I can see him walking away with the Oscar. Ryan Gosling would be the long shot. If he won, I would be okay with that. I'll just say like that. But
yeah, because I like Ryan Gosling as an actor.
I do.
Now again, I'm rooting for everyone black.
Yes, of course we're rooting for Sterling.
So I am rooting for Sterling K. Brown,
who is a great actor,
phenomenal actor,
who's a great actor,
and kills every role he's ever been in.
He proves the fact that there are no small roles.
Yes,
because he can take a 10-minute role and you'll remember.
You'll remember him.
That he was in the room.
Because I don't remember Predators. I remember he was the villain.
Yeah. You remember he was in it.
I remember he was in it.
He was in it.
And that he was the problem.
Exactly. Yep.
And next we have supporting actress. We have Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple. America Ferrera for Barbie. Jodie Foster for Nyad. And Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers.
Well, again,
this is the first time where I'm rooting for everybody black.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the black woman is actually going to win.
Yes.
Because if the Oscars are anything like the Critics' Choice and the Golden Globes, Divine Joy Randolph is taking this award home.
She's taking it.
She's taking it home.
Yeah,
and she's sweeping award season.
Yeah, this is her year.
Yeah, because we didn't talk about it because I think it also happened. I think it happened, but we didn't talk about it. I think the BAFTAs happened as well.
Did they happen already?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Did she win the BAFTA?
I think so.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Okay. I could very well be wrong.
Okay.
But I remember seeing BAFTA nominations.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I missed the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
I was going to watch that too.
I wasn't, but I was gonna post about it, but I wasn't gonna actually
watch it.
Sit there and watch it. It was just gonna be more of the same. But honestly, yeah, I think Divine Joy Randolph should win.
Yeah,
probably will win.
Yes, and not the casting. What's the other one? What's the other lady?
I think they might throw a curveball and give it to Jodie Foster.
You think so?
Call me crazy. Call me crazy.
Oh no, I wouldn't call you crazy because stranger things have happened before.
I think they're going to throw a curveball and give it to Jodie Foster.
Wow, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Yeah, and she should just give it to Davine.
She should just just here.
Just
here.
No, there's that misread. Check that card again.
Check it again.
And who's the girl from the woman from The Color Purple?
Danielle Brooks.
I had not seen The Color Purple yet.
Mm-hmm.
Who did she play in Color Purple?
She was, if you're thinking of the original, she was Oprah.
Okay, so she was not Shug. Why can't I remember her name? Because she was one of my favorite characters. But I know, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's who she played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she did great.
Harpo, I killed him dead.
Mm-hmm. She had the same fervor and energy in that line. Yeah, she did.
Really? She was delivering the line.
Yeah, she had the same fervor and yeah. So, or if I think Divine Joy Randolph should win, but they might throw a curveball and give it to either Jodie Foster or America Ferrera.
Yeah,
because they really just love that speech. They love that speech.
Love. And see, and here's the thing: a movie with a moment like that, you would think that the director might have had something to do with it.
You would think. You might think.
You might think that the director might have had something to do with
just
that.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But there were more things nominated. Hold on. Yeah, because I remember Across the Spider-Verse got nominated.
Yes.
Well,
for best animated.
Yes.
Best animated picture.
Best animated.
Now, if I remember correctly,
photo.
The first one won an Oscar.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one did take home the Oscar.
Yes.
I would love to see this one take home.
Yeah.
The Oscar also.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can't find it at the moment. It's fine though. Mm-hmm. There are other awards.
Yeah, the other awards is
their awards.
Yeah.
And
and Oppenheimer and Barbie will take home a lot of the technical awards, costuming awards, and stuff like that.
I hope not, because what's her name is nominated for an Oscar, and I hope they win it.
Who?
Godzilla -1.
Are they really?
Yes, for best visual effects.
Okay, I gotta watch that. I have not watched that yet either.
Oh, I'm definitely. I want to go see it because they're releasing it starting the 26th is Friday. Because they released it. It was only supposed to be out for a week. But then it kept doing so well that they've extended its run in theaters.
Wasn't it originally on Apple TV?
No.
No? Okay. I thought it was. Was it originally in the theaters?
Yes.
I thought Godzilla -1 was originally on Apple TV.
Oh, you're thinking of Monarch.
Okay.
Legacy of Monsters. This Godzilla movie has nothing to do with that at all.
Oh, okay.
This is going back to OG Japanese film.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Like, because Godzilla even looks different.
Really?
Like, the Godzilla in -1, he looks way different from recent Godzilla.
Okay.
It's completely... He is his own thing.
Okay.
This is its own movie. Okay. Not like...
It's a standalone.
It's a standalone, yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was they released it. It was supposed to be out for like a week in theaters, but it's doing so well that they've extended its run.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then even in Japan, they released a black and white version of the film.
Wow.
And that version of the film is coming to the United States starting the 26th for a week. Like, it's the last week for both films in theaters.
And
starting the 26th.
The black and white version?
The black and white version will also be out in theaters as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to go check that out.
Yeah. So, I want that to win Best Visual Effects because, one, it's freaking Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's Godzilla.
It's Godzilla.
You are never going to get me to like, why can't Godzilla win an Oscar?
Why
Especially once I found out that the team was like super small.
The one
like that did the visual effects for this Godzilla. I think it was only like 35 people that did the visual effects for this Godzilla.
If you watch the credits and blink,
you'll miss it.
You'll miss it.
You'll miss it. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, visual effects. That's gonna be about 10 minutes.
Like, yeah, it didn't have the same big name. Like big, large group of, visual effects. Because most times it's like we're calling a visual effects studio.
Yeah, exactly. And there are usually multiple studios.
That do the effects for one movie.
For one movie.
But yeah, it's only like 35 people. So I'm really rooting for.
Well, I'm rooting for them too.
I'm rooting for them to win.
Yeah.
And I just want to shout out to them for killing it. I think they made like almost $500 million at the box office.
Wow. So it was a small movie.
Small movie. Small movie. They were not expecting it to do what it's done.
Wow. Okay.
When it released. They were not expecting for this movie to do what it's done. So
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. Because I just want to know if it's better than
the other ones. Yeah, the ones, the Monarch-based movies. Yeah.
Now that show, I did watch that. I did watch that show on Apple TV Plus.
Was that good?
I have the same critique and problem that I have with every Godzilla movie I've ever seen ever. It focuses way too much on the humans and not enough. It's called Godzilla: Legacy of Monsters. No, it's called Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. Each episode was about an hour. In total, there's 10 episodes. It's been about, so that's like 10 hours. Half hour, 45 minutes of monsters in the 10-hour run of the show.
What? Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh no.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of monsters at all.
Okay. Is Godzilla the only monster that they mentioned?
No, they do not. Godzilla is not the only monster that they mentioned. As a matter of fact, Godzilla makes an appearance 3 times.
Okay.
This entire show. Okay. But yeah, they do bring in some other monsters. There's like a new flying monster that they brought in, but Godzilla ripped him right apart. It was just Godzilla's just so freaking cool, man. Like he walked through and had like this super dope entrance music because like they're like this is when they start figuring out like how the portals work to the other world that got that like Godzilla functions. It's explanation of that.
Okay.
So Godzilla walks through the portal and he just walks through just the coolest, baddest dude around. Like there is nothing that can touch me. And then this creature just tries to attack him, and Godzilla's like, "Bro, please." And he kind of kills him like that. What's his breath called? The
atomic breath.
The atomic breath. Oh, they just made that look so cool, and the way he just slices. It's great. It's great.
All right.
And it kind of the season finale was dope because
you think they might do another season?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. This wasn't a one with how it ended. This is not a one and done.
Okay.
One, because this takes place before Godzilla v Kong.
Okay.
Like this takes place way before Godzilla v Kong.
Okay.
So in that, it's kind of dope because a couple of the main characters get stuck in the world with Godzilla and them. And then you find out that time moves differently there. And that it's a lot slower there than it is here.
Okay.
So the people come back and they get they get like trapped there, and then they find a way to send themselves back to like this level Earth. And where they land is a Monarch base, but then alarms go off and like things start shutting down. And why are things shutting down? Because the base where they got shot out at is on Skull Island. So the show ends. See, this is great because the Skull Island didn't tip you off.
No, I didn't. It didn't.
Because when once everything closed, you see this big figure bursting through the trees. And who was the figure that that lands on the platform and starts beating his chest? None other than Kong.
Okay. So is this like leading into the new Godzilla?
So I think this is kind of not the new Godzilla, but I think that was kind of like it's kind of like, remember when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. used to push the storyline forward to the next Marvel movie?
Yep.
This is like Monarch should have taken place. This first season of Monarch should have come out before Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay.
This should have come out before that because this would have explained a lot that didn't get explained in that movie.
Gotcha. Okay.
This explains a lot that was not explained in that movie.
Okay.
And it should have been, it also just begs the question of, and that's another issue I have with like these movies, is just the continuity of certain people. Because when Kong versus Godzilla happened, where was Kurt Russell?
You talking about the first?
The first one.
Okay. Was Kurt Russell in that?
He's in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. So he's a part of this.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's character founded Monarch. Where was he?
Yeah, exactly.
Where was he?
Yeah, if he founded
this.
Does he die off in this one?
No, he doesn't.
So he should have been around.
He should have been around. He should have been an older, like he's
even if the character was older.
Yeah, because he is older because he was stuck in. He got trapped in the other world. So when he founded Monarch, the people he founded it with, they all kind of died.
They were gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! Never mind. They answered that. I forgot.
They did.
He didn't make it out of the other world with everybody else.
Okay.
He got stuck in there.
Okay.
Okay. They did answer that. All right.
Okay.
All right. You got that. You got that off. You got that off. You answered that for me. Thanks. Yeah. One thing they answered. Oh, there he goes.
What's that?
Somebody in this house.
Oh, somebody, yeah.
Yeah, somebody here.
Yeah, somebody's here.
So if it ain't my father, you ready to fight?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right.
That'll be another podcast.
Yeah, that'll be another podcast. The aftermath. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the Oscars. When are the Oscars?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Let me look it up.
I have no idea when they actually
I think it's
are.
in March. I think it's in March.
Oh man. I mean, time is flying because we are already at the end of January.
February
and
is
New
like
Year
next
was yesterday.
week.
That's right. That's right, y'all. February is next week. So just prepare for me to be extra, extra, extra black.
March 10th.
March 10th?
March 10th
Okay,
at
cool.
7 o'clock.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's
hosting?
I don't know.
Let me look that up.
I've got a birthday party on March 10th.
Oh no.
I'll make it work.
Who is hosting?
It's for a 1-year-old.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, he's hosting.
Oh, that should be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Because I also heard he's been back at doing. He's been seen in like comedy clubs again.
Really?
Doing bits. So maybe he's like back in. You know how like when you haven't done something for a while, you go back to the gym to get like
work out. Yeah.
So
and stretch your muscles out.
Stretch your muscles.
Yeah.
So maybe he's back in the gym stretching
his comedy muscles. So he'll be on point when he comes out on stage.
Because I mean, honestly, you never want to be Joe Coy ever again.
No. You don't want to be. You know,
like you never want that.
And I guess the other thing too with Jimmy Kimmel is he's hosted. If I remember correctly, he's hosted the Oscars before, so he's familiar with that. And most of the people in the audience they've come across his show, so he knows them. So he's comfortable. He's in his element. It's almost like him doing his show, right? Yeah, an extended version of his show. Yeah, you know. So he'll be funny.
Yeah, and there's no one there. So this will be the last year I bring it up, but there's no one there, so there's no chance of like a slap or kick to the face.
Speaking of which, since not so much the slap, but it was just one of the other snubs that I was reading about the other day, because it got and we haven't talked about it. I'm surprised we have not talked about this because it revolves around wrestling. The Iron Claw.
The Iron Claw. You know, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. A friend of mine saw it, said it was great. He said a good friend of mine, he saw it. Wait. He said he saw it a couple of weeks ago. Shout out Ron. Yeah, he said they just went and saw it on a whim. He said he didn't know it was about wrestling or anything. He said, but it was he said it was really.
I heard it was tragic.
Yeah, he said it was real sad.
I heard it was real sad, real tragic.
He said the storyline was real tragic, but he said it was good. So I expected it, but then after it didn't get any noms for the.
I mean, Jeremy Allen White already won for the Bear. You want him to walk in the Oscars and win that too?
Not this year, maybe next year.
Yeah, I'm like, you want him to walk in and win for that too?
But yeah, I was. Then they talked about it being snubbed for the Oscars, but because again, it got great reviews. Yeah, and it got. I mean, the performances gave it, good reviews for the performances and everything for the wrestling portions that they did, but didn't get any. Yeah. Matter of fact, here's the thing. If you don't follow movies like we do, you miss a lot. You would have never even heard about. I mean, I guess because there's so much stuff that comes out. Because here's the thing: there's about 3 or 4 movies on the list that we've never even heard of. Yeah, that's how much content can come out in a year. Yeah,
I mean, a lot comes out. Yeah, because even like I said, even just as it's been said on the previous pod, even just the amount of movies. Yeah, that don't get nominated. Because we're talking about we're talking about Barbie, we're talking about Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, but even like the ones that weren't nominated at all. Yeah, there's a lot out.
Because here's the thing: when Barbie was released in the theaters, Barbie was not the only movie in the theaters.
It wasn't.
When Oppenheimer was out there, It was not the only movie in the theaters. What happened to all those other movies that were in the theaters during that particular time?
Barbie and Oppenheimer came out. That's what happened.
Exactly. That's what happened.
Barbie and Oppenheimer came out. That's what happened. Yeah.
Does it? And some of those other movies that were out during that time were not bad. Were not bad movies.
Not at all. And also,
they just weren't as good as Barbie and Oppenheimer.
And we got to give Netflix their credit for two reasons. One, for that deal that they just struck with the WWE.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I just read about that the other day.
Raw will be streaming on Netflix.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't watch it.
You don't watch what, Raw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've kind of relegated myself to just 4 pay-per-views a year. Mm-hmm. One of which is this Saturday, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Royal Rumble is Saturday. Yes.
So the only time, honestly, that I even watch wrestling now is if I'm with Will at his house.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I do think that's crazy. I'm interested to know why it didn't go to Peacock.
Yeah,
because they already have a deal together.
Yes.
But then I saw $6 billion.
That's what Netflix paid?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if that's what the deal is worth with Netflix and WWE $6 billion.
And again, like I said, I'm surprised.
Peacock, you can still get whatever you got. Mm-hmm. But they got $6 billion that they want to give me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and give them what I got to give them to give me my $6 billion. Billion with a B.
Okay. All right. I just thought that was a really weird deal.
It is a really
weird deal.
It is. Because then what happens?
Because there was already the existing deal with Peacock.
And it's like, where will it go? Will it stay on? Like, because, for example, the Monday Night Raw streams on USA. Mm-hmm. When it's finished, you can find it on Peacock.
Peacock, yeah.
What's going to happen now? Is it not going to stream on Peacock? Will it only be
on
Netflix?
Yeah.
Who knows? See. What's that going to look like?
Yeah.
How's that going to affect Netflix's bandwidth?
And that's that's another question.
How's it going to affect if everyone, because be honest, wrestling has a lot of fans.
Legions
of fans.
And I'm sure that's one reason why they would take the risk and spend that kind of money.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they know that,
it's gonna generate revenue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of fans who, if they didn't have Netflix, they're gonna get Netflix to watch Monday Night Raw.
Yep, exactly. Especially if they move it totally from Peacock.
Yeah.
If they take it from Peacock, because there are people that, again, like I said, they're fans who follow it religiously, and they're not going to want to be, they're not going to want to miss a beat.
Yeah, you can't miss out.
They're not going to want to miss a beat, so they'll go to Netflix.
Yeah, there's now there are the fans like me where I'm okay missing,
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I don't watch, right? Mm-hmm. But I still somewhat keep, like, before each pay-per-view that I do watch, because, again, I watch 4 pay-per-views a year. I call them the Big 4. Mm-hmm. I watch Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. It's the 4 pay-per-views a year you're going to catch me watching.
Yeah.
That I purposely will watch.
Mm-hmm. That you put on the schedule to watch.
That I put on the schedule to watch.
Yeah. Now there are other ones, but
I don't really, if I watch them, cool. But if not, that's fine too.
But these are on the schedule.
Yeah, they're on the schedule to watch.
Yeah.
So for I did not catch up, but I have been watching clips so that when Saturday gets here, I know what I'm watching.
Yep.
I know what I'm watching. But other than that, things happen.
Yeah.
Cool. Because there will even be times where, there will even be questions Saturday, and I appreciate Will for his continued patience. Where I'm like, bro, well, what happened to this? Or where is this person?
Yeah.
Because if they weren't important enough to get to come across the screen before the pay-per-view starts, it's going to fall under, like, I'm going to miss it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have those questions when I'm sitting down watching it, but I'm still just a fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm still a fan, and I thought that was, but that's not why I was giving. That's one reason Netflix is getting that kudos. Another reason I wanted to give Netflix their props is because with Maestro being this heavy at the Oscars, it is something that needs to be said about Netflix's biopics.
Okay.
Because this is not the first one.
No.
To make it to. This is not the first biopic to make it to the Oscar stage.
Oscar stage. Nope. It is not. It is not.
So I think someone over at Netflix knows how to pick a good story. Yeah, they know how to pick a good story that's going to get them to the Oscars.
Yes. And now again, like I said, even with the buzz that has been Maestro has been generating, with with all the award shows, that's just made it even more, drawing in even more watches because people are now saying, "Oh, I don't have to go to movies to see that."
Yeah, it's already here on Netflix.
On Netflix,
so I could just watch it that way.
The same thing with like this other one now with Naiad, and I said it was on Netflix, but now I'm trying to think. I don't know if I don't remember if it's on Netflix or Peacock, but I know it's on
one of them.
It's on one of them. It's either Netflix or Peacock.
Yeah.
But it is out there. You can see it on either station if you want to watch it before, and I probably will. It looks sad because it looks sad, and oh my gosh, you see Annette Bening stripped down, no makeup, nothing. If anything, they probably added makeup to make her look older.
Yeah.
But if she walked past me looking like that character, and somebody said, "Ooh, Annette Bening," I'd have been like, "Where is she?" That's not a stop line. That is not Annette Bening.
No.
What happened to her?
Listen, I actually had that happen to me at work once. I was Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm. He walked by you?
He walked by me.
And you didn't know it was him?
I had no clue.
Get out.
No clue. Somebody came and was like, "You know who that just was?" I said, "No, who was it?" They were like, "Joe Pesci." I said, "Get the heck out of here."
So what happened? You like this? What happened to him?
I had no clue. Walked right by me. I had no idea.
Really? Wow.
No idea.
Wow. That's what happens when you get that old. Because Joe Pesci's he's up there now, and to have not been in the public eye for for a minute, people forget. I'm like, Joe Pesci, get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here with that.
So, but yeah, March 10th, the Oscars
is Oscars
are taking
y'all.
place.
Whatchamacallit? She's up for an Oscar.
Who?
Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Yeah, her for the song.
Barbie. For Barbie.
Yeah, they're up for an Oscar. They may, and they will. They may win it. They may win it. Yeah, they may win.
You know what? I gotta check and see what other songs were nominated.
Yeah, I gotta look at
you know how all the best songs they get performed.
Yes, that's one reason I like the Oscars.
If it gets I gotta definitely check and see if it's nominated. But if it is indeed nominated, I am definitely looking forward to seeing Jack Black perform Peaches live.
Oh! Are you kidding? Are you
definitely looking forward to Jack Black performing Peaches?
Are you
live.
kidding me? Please. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving the room until if he's going to perform. If he performs Peaches,
if Peaches is nominated, for an Oscar, I'm watching.
Yeah.
And that is the only thing that I will be looking forward to is Jack Black performing Peaches at the Oscars.
That will be something to see.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be something to see. Oh my God, I hadn't even thought about that. But yeah, if Peaches is not and he performs it, I'm there. I'm
gonna so be looking forward.
That's gonna be
to
hilarious.
seeing Peaches performed at the Oscars, man. Oh, that would be great.
That would be great.
But yeah, so I will be again catching up on all of the Best Picture nominated films. And with your help, as we did last year, I will be dropping reviews on all of these films, separate from what we did here on the pod.
Okay.
I will be dropping reviews. The one for Oppenheimer is already out because I did that right after we filmed it. I mean, right after we saw it. There's a couple more that we can do. But yeah, those will be out. Those will be out soon. As I watch the movies, I will drop the review for it.
Okay, we'll figure out how we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Actually, I need to talk to you for real quick, but yeah, this was fun.
This was fun.
I need to go get some stuff done so I can take a nap.
I gotta go do some stuff too
because I'm running on like 3 hours sleep, and I'm gonna crash soon. Hard.
Yeah.
Really hard.
If you sit down too long,
it's a wrap.
It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over.
And so the one thing I need to worry about is we don't need to talk about that on air. But yeah, until the next one.
Till the next one.
We out.
Peace.